Fuck you, everybody.
Bitch.
It's November the 1st, 2011, and this is the fucking show.
Shit, we're still reeling from 9/11.
Yeah, it was a month and a half ago,
You said
and I can't stop
2011,
thinking about it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, 10 years. It was 10 years and 1.5 months.
You don't even know what fake day it is?
Damn, I'm stupid as shit.
Look who's throwing
I
up.
was stupid too.
Is this fucking
Don't throw
cat?
up that close to my shit, dude.
This fucking cat. God damn it, dude. Yo, when we walked in here, there was just throw up on the table.
Ew. This place sucks.
Yeah, dude, you live like animals.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, there's
Amber-
literal animals that live here.
I mean, I guess it is the Anthony Cumia Studios.
Yeah.
So it's like we should take it up with Ant. Oh, it's
God,
fucking
in another
Oh, it was
place.
so wet.
I don't know if this is
Do you
how I
have
want to
paper
start.
towels?
Shut the fuck up, dude. I don't know if this is how I want to start the podcast.
Let's just restart, and if we want to do it, you can
No,
start
we'll
here.
do it. We'll start here. So it's been a big week, guys. There's
We
been a
just
lot
gotta
of things.
sit here with the puke
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
stop.
power through.
Stop said he's getting sushi halfway through this one anyway. So,
What
yeah.
does that have to do with the puke? Oh, we'll clean it up
Well,
then.
yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right.
I'm gonna order sushi halfway through, so it's here when we're done. I'm a pro.
Well, we can trade the cat to the Japanese people that
Yeah,
bring the
yeah.
sushi. That way we
make
don't have
more
to pay for
sushi.
it. They're like, oh, thank you for the delicious ingredient. Yeah, did you hear about the Chinese guy got a new cat? Guess what its name is? This is my popsicle stick joke.
What is
Yeah.
it?
What?
Ingredient.
Nice.
Ingredient.
There we go. A little punch up.
Yeah.
It works on 2 levels.
I'm going to submit
Yeah.
that at the weekend update.
That's good, man.
That'll
Did you hear
get
about
you
the
on there.
Chinese guy that he got a pet cat? Guess what he named him? Ingredient.
Perfect.
Folks.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah, some fucking so it was raining the other day, and some guy he goes it's raining cats and dogs out here, and this Chinese guy ran into his house to get his mixing bowl.
Nice, man.
Jeez. That's yeah.
Hold on, one more.
Keep going.
It's a Chinese guy went to Petco, and
Okay.
he goes, how much full buffet?
Hey, I'm not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
There we
right,
go.
cool,
All right,
yeah.
that's good. We
Yeah.
got 3.
That was
Dude,
off the top of the
I would
dome.
be killing with my grandfather right now.
How much for the buffet? Is it shitting now?
Yeah, it's gonna shit over there.
Oh, okay, it stopped. Fuck, man.
Yeah, no, it knows to go to shit in the fucking corner. It was so funny. Amber was like, guys, we really gotta keep the apartment a little bit more clean. I'm tired of all the clutter. And it's like, okay, that's fine, but the main problem is there's fucking vomit everywhere.
Yeah, it's really bad feng shui to
Yeah.
have cat vomit all over your apartment.
Yeah, maybe there wouldn't be so much dust on the floor if it didn't have something to stick to and fossilize.
Oh God.
Don't look at it, dude.
Quit
Power
looking
through.
at it.
It smells though.
You smell.
Power through. Power through, dude.
Why are
I'm
you,
good, I'm
why are
good,
you
I'm
coughing into the microphone for dramatic effect?
It wasn't for dramatic
All right.
effect. It was a natural
get it.
physical reaction.
All right, please shut the fuck up. We have to get this episode started. We got to go into. It's been a huge week.
Yes.
yeah.
There's been some bombshells that we
Yes.
need to react to. First and foremost, I think there's like a new MacBook or something.
Yeah.
Dude, we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah,
It's got a touch.
yeah.
Let's
It's-
talk about Anthony Weiner's dick, baby.
Yeah, no,
Jeez.
that's such a great story.
My man.
I don't know what kind of commentary we could offer on that. That would be any
That it's
better than-
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
This is so fucking funny.
It's
You know
so
what's
good.
fucked up is he didn't get to fuck that 15.
He's never fucked any of these people,
Yeah.
dude. This is the fucking craziest shit on earth.
But no,
He's
it's
never
not.
fucked them.
I don't
Yeah.
think
He
that's
just
crazy.
sexed them. How is that not crazy, dude?
I don't
His
think
whole career's
that-
over for sexting.
Well, okay.
For beating off to
No,
women
no,
that
no.
could have been
It's
chatbots.
It's almost like the country could be, it could fucking influence the election now.
yeah, his
All right.
schlong.
I think okay, obviously that's crazy. I don't think it's crazy
Even
that
if
he
even
doesn't
if
fuck the
even
girls.
if Trump
That's
doesn't
insane.
win, even if Trump doesn't win, he's damaged the election to the point now where Hillary has to frame Russia. She's been forced
Yeah.
into framing Russia as
She's
this,
a conspiracy
as
theorist.
this fucking like extremely dangerous enemy of the United
She's
States.
become like
Which
Alex
now
Jones.
sets the groundwork for the eventual ground war we have with Russia, where all of our draft our daughters have to go fight against Russia. It's going to be because Anthony Weiner tried to get a nut off in some of that fresh 15-year-old gash.
Sophomore going into junior year of high
Yeah.
school pussy.
How did they catch him? Was that like an FBI agent that's like, I'm 15 years old? Like the Jack Bauer of
I don't know.
catching pedophiles. Those people always weird me out. The people that
Oh, yeah.
pretend to be children on the internet.
Do
Oh,
you
yeah,
think they
yeah.
beat off while
of
they're
course,
chatting
they're also
with them?
pedophiles. They're like the antimatter to pedophiles. It's
Do you
like
think they're pedophiles? Or do you think they want to get fucked by old men?
you're fucked up. Like that's when that To Catch a Predator show came out. The weirdest part about any of it is like all of these sting operations are performed by Perverted Justice, which is an organization that pretends to be children on the internet to try and have sex with grown men. And it's like, wait, so these aren't cops?
Was that it?
Yeah, they weren't cops. This wasn't law enforcement. It's people who, in their free time, they're like, we're doing something the cops won't do. And it's like, hey, the cops already do that.
Right.
You know, they already have these fucking sting operations. And like, B, what the fuck are you?
They were
You're sexting.
probably
Yeah, you're like-
likely they were people that were molested as kids that are doing this.
You think they're beating off to it?
I don't think they're beating
I think
off
they're
to it.
probably
I think
because
they're
you know
beating
when you
off.
molest
They think
a kid,
that they got
become,
molested,
They
now they
become
think
a
they're
pedophile.
Batman.
That's what happens. That's how
Or
people
they
become.
become
They become
fake-
pedophiles. I love
It's
that.
like a
That was
werewolf?
like
It's like
yeah,
being
it's
a
like
werewolf?
vampires actually, not werewolves.
Well, that happens a lot too.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm actually like really into. I'm into like vampires and zombies and pedophiles and wrestling and comic
Yeah, it's
books.
Halloween.
Yeah, I'm really into
That's
that
what I went
show,
as,
Walking
yeah.
Dead. Something unique about me is that I'm like really into the Christopher Nolan Batman movies and the television show Walking Dead, which is I know kind of like a sort of
It's niche.
a fringe. Yeah, it's sort of
Yeah.
like an esoteric thing to be into. Is the most popular movies of 2009.
Yeah.
and the show about zombies, which is something I've always loved, and not just a thing I've started paying attention to.
Fuck
when
zombies, dude.
it
Zombies
became
are so
mass
gay.
marketed.
Zombies
Yeah,
are the dumbest fucking.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
weren't
retarded.
vampires were the thing, and then they went to zombies.
Vampires are at least
the
kinda
first,
cool.
the Dawn of the Dead remake was good. That movie was
Yes,
good.
it was. I saw
And
it.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. But I was like, in no way, I'm a zombie guy. I'm like, that
Right.
was a great, like, that was a lot of fun to watch that
one fun
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
And then all these fucking retards were like, I'm really into like zombies. You know,
Yeah.
I know that's, I know I'm kind of fucking,
It's almost-
revealing myself.
Well, yeah, there
here.
was all those like memes about zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse. That was like the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
thing. It's
yeah.
like, oh, God,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so lame.
Yeah. Well, one of the fucking the break segments I did was from this like people have been asking about him in particular. I've used this guy like 3 times. There's a guy on YouTube named Kage no Aku, and his display name is that sodding gamer. Which my favorite type of nerd is the guy from America that uses British
slang.
British
Oh,
words.
God.
What a bloody way to bloody hell. Oh, I can't be arsed to go to work today.
Saying, calling lines
What a
cues.
daft fellow he is. You know, yeah, right.
I'm
yeah.
just taking the piss.
Yeah, right. That kind of shit. Well, so yeah, this guy, that sodding gamer, went viral a couple of years ago because one of his videos is him sitting in his backyard and his mom's taping him. First of all, this guy's like 32 years old.
Hell yes.
Balding horribly, looks awful. Looks like absolute shit. He looks like a fucking fat autistic Klaus Nomi. And he's sitting there with his younger brother who's got like an even more of like a basement rat sort of thing going on. And he's like, okay, this is my katana unboxing. And he has like this weird accent he made up. It's not a regional accent. He just sort of talks like this. And he's like,
sounds like a Simpsons
this is
character.
actually my first katana. So, there are ones that are some better quality maybe, but this one is sort of a mid-range katana. I have wanted
I think
one
I might
for a
have seen this
while.
video.
Yeah, and he's like, they have some at flea markets, but those are just complete crap. It's like, when is the quality of your katana ever going to matter?
It's a real Hattori
When he
Hanzo.
fucking kills
Yeah.
himself
Yeah.
after fucking 45 years of never having
he's
sex.
He's just gonna use that katana to open the packaging on more katanas. That's the only thing you do with your katana.
The blister pack rating on
Yeah.
katanas should be that's the
It's
number
to
one
cut
thing.
through, yeah.
How quickly can this cut through a sex doll's packaging?
Yeah.
How quickly can this cut through a real doll?
Yeah.
There's that.
If
And
my
then
real doll displeases me, you know that guy kills his fucking real dolls.
there's that, and then there's the Game of Thrones swords guys that are like, this is like
Oh, yeah.
Valyrian
The
steel.
guy, yeah, with the claymores and shit,
Oh,
the swords
Jesus
you can't
Christ.
even pick up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've used that guy a couple of times. But one of his videos is like, okay, this is how to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Oh god.
Apocalypse.
Using only swords.
Yeah, using only British expressions. He's like, you want to conserve resources, and you want to get a group together. That's one of the pieces of advice is get a group, which is like I like to him. The idea of forming any kind of social connection with other human beings is only exists in an apocalyptic scenario.
Right.
The idea of having friends is something that could only be necessitated by the world ending. Otherwise, you just want to live with your mom and make unboxing videos.
Oh my god. That's why those people want fucking apocalypses to happen, because people will be
dude.
forced to hang out with them.
I used to do a bit about when I was like younger about like how nerds are just obsessed with like basically any nerdy obsession. The prerequisite for them to be obsessed with it is that it exists in a time that's just not now.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
they're like they love the Renaissance because in their mind they would have been a knight, and it's like no, you've been the guy that the knights make fun of.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like or their modern day equivalents do now, or Star Trek, like, oh, things would be so much better if we lived in space. It's like, first of all, Starfleet is like a military organization.
Yeah.
They have
You'd
to
have
do
to
that.
make it through
You couldn't-
basic
Yeah, you
training.
couldn't make it through basic. They wouldn't let you in space.
Yeah.
No one on that ship is fat. You know how fucking bad you would look in that uniform? That fucking like Under
It
Armour
would
skin
show
tight.
every single
You
flaw.
would look like absolute shit.
Just
in
like
that fucking uniform.
Pavarotti in a wetsuit.
Yeah, to be in space and appreciate diplomacy. Like you're gonna have some fucking asthmatic retard stinking up the sealed oxygen, getting his dick sucked in the holodeck constantly. Which, by the way, they never address that on the show. Is like
Oh my god.
how much cum must be on the floor of the holodeck, and who has to clean that up?
That would be their job.
Yeah.
Their job would be to clean up the cum.
Well,
on the
that's why they have
holodeck.
robots. I'm sure Data has to do that shit.
I feel like that's when it got kind of lazy.
I was always laughing about. There's an episode where they give Data or maybe it's one of the movies where they give Data and like an emotion chip.
Yeah,
And
it's
then he,
an
like,
episode.
He
yeah.
can't stop laughing uncontrollably or
Oh,
whatever.
he's so annoying.
Yeah, and he becomes like obnoxious. And I thought it'd be so funny if they gave him the emotion chip, and then he's like, oh my god, and they're like, Data, what's wrong? He's like, I just realized what Worf has been doing to my mouth for the last 9 years.
Oh, malfunctioning. Worf just shoots him in the head.
Get this motherfucker! I tell this little gay ass robot.
Yeah,
Man, that shit's supposed to be private. They're like, Worf, you can't keep fucking Data. Number one, make sure Worf doesn't mouthfuck Data.
his ridge dick.
Yeah, his horny dick.
His horny dick.
Yeah.
That's probably a good dick for fucking.
That would have been better if Worf had a more like urban perspective
Oh
on
yeah.
things.
Well, I love the idea. I wrote a sketch when I was like 19 that was like Worf and LaForge on break, and then they're
Yeah.
like, man, fuck this shit. They're like, fucking, they ain't gonna let me wear my Timbs on the bridge. It's just like incredibly racist.
This racist
They're like,
as hell.
where's that Crusher bitch at? I'm trying to smash on that Crusher bitch.
There's a video.
Wearing that blue ass coat.
There's a video my friend Ari Stern showed me of the guy who plays Worf doing
Michael
stand
Dorn.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Improv in LA.
Well, every
yeah.
cast member was actually a comedian.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's how they all got on the show.
P. Stu was on Premium
Patrick
Blends.
Stewart was he was on, he has 2 appearances on the Bad Boys of Comedy.
Wash they ass.
Yeah.
Why don't these bitches?
Look at him, he's laughing. Cuz he know. My man, no. But when you be eating the pussy, look at him laughing. My bitch said the dick gotta be grown. It's gotta be a grown ass dick. But seriously, black folks, beat yo kids. Beat yo kids, black folks.
Shit.
Going back to
The asshole, the final frontier. These are the voyages of trying to get my dick wet.
Oh man, I would love for Peace Dude to just.
I got a captain's log for you right here.
I would love to watch Patrick Stewart fuck, dude. He's probably so efficient.
Yeah. Well, there
he's
was
got
like,
a young hot girlfriend.
yeah, he does. He has a
Yeah.
girlfriend that's like 22, and
Yeah.
he's like 96 years old.
Yeah, he's old as hell.
And
And
his
all these
best
wi-
friend is that guy.
All these women got mad at the article. They were like, check out Patrick Stewart and his girlfriend. All these women are like, he's supposed to date a fat bitch that's his age. You know, like they all get fucking mad whenever one of
Like
their
the Leo
heroes doesn't
shit.
want to fuck them. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Leonardo DiCaprio shit.
But it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's basically a pedophile. A pedophile is a man who, I have to find a way to criticize.
Yeah, he's rich.
Because he's enjoying his life. That's the That's the problem you really have. Is that
Yes, someone
Leonardo
is happy.
DiCaprio is enjoying his life. This is fucking completely transparent. He said, "No, it's wrong because fuck him."
Oh man, it is how. I mean, that is a little weird though, to be like fucking 60 years older than the person you're fucking.
No, it's not.
No, it's awesome.
It's abstinent. Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
awesome.
No, it's what it sucks
you-
being
yeah.
old, being fucking old. Let him fuck if he wants.
The
Who gives
guy,
a shit?
the guy who owns the
Something's fucked up
Viacom,
with that woman though.
the guy who owns
Fucking
Maybe.
old man.
Who knows?
owns the Viacom fortune, Sumner Redstone, is like on death's door right now.
Oh,
and all these like young women that he's been fucking are coming forward for the money, and then the kids are like coming in. The kids are all like 75 years old. They're like, you can't have father's money. There's like this huge, but you gotta look up pictures of this dude, Sumner Redstone. He looks literally like he died 15 years ago.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he looks so
Dude,
fucking
how
funny.
could you fuck like
He's got so much paper.
could you fuck
10
like
billion?
a real ugly old lady?
10 billion is not that much more than Jim Davis has.
No, you were wrong.
It's Jim
Jim Davis is the CEO of New Balance.
Yeah, that's who we were talking about.
No, we're talking about Garfield. That guy has
They're
800
the same
billion.
guy.
Jim Davis.
He started
studied-
drawing cat cartoons to like
He
blow up some
studied-
steam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
he studied business at University of Indiana.
He used the Garfield
Bloomington.
money. He used the Garfield money to buy New Balance.
And then he grew it.
Yeah,
If you look closely, Jim is always wearing New Balances in the cartoon.
that's why he gay. that's why my man gay. Because
Look at him.
I'm gonna tell you, he be wearing New Balances right now, but he got motherfucking sandals on inside the New Balances.
I was like, no, I don't. I'm not. I'm wearing Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just
Look at
ignores
this
him. Ignores him. Makes up crowd work.
Yeah, right. My man got sandals on. I'm wearing
Look at this Puerto
wingtips.
Rican motherfucker. It's like, I'm a white man. I have blonde hair. It's like none of the crowd can tell.
They're the best comedians.
I love it.
They're fucking so
Just
good.
go into the fucking. Go into.
Woo!
That's what Joe Liz was telling me a story. This is like a secondhand thing of he was working with a guy and they were like in minute. They were somewhere cold and the MC every time was like, "You're looking. Look at this guy. He's wearing shorts. I can see your balls." And no one was wearing shorts. It was just. And he was like, "Hey man, I didn't see." And he asked him about it. He's like, "I didn't see anybody wearing shorts." He's like, "Oh yeah, he wasn't." He's like. So what did you say? He's like, it kills. It's like, that's insane that you would fucking do that.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, man.
I love bad comedy.
It's not bad comedy though. If it makes you laugh, it's good comedy.
It's good comedy, and also
I don't know,
they're
man. Come on.
I was watching Lawrence
No,
Owens
I-
one time doing an act out of him like stepping into a Magnum condom,
That's-
and it's this dramatic act out. Like I've been putting that shit on like this. You know, like, he's like putting it on like a pair of pants, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Well, those guys
funny,
are
but, like-
performing. They're actually performing. A lot like guys like me, like white guy, like I just hold the mic stand with one hand and hold the microphone with the other. I'm like afraid to move my body on stage. They're like actually going for it. I'm
you-
jealous of it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're bad too. You're shitty. No, yeah, we agree. You're gay and bad and dumb.
No, we're all like that. You
yeah.
move around? Do you do
Oh,
physical
dude,
stuff?
I do act outs. I
No,
do
you
so many
don't.
act outs. Dude.
No, you don't.
I do so many act outs.
No,
I do
you don't.
voices. I do, for the listeners at home, I'm known as Energy Halkias on stage. I'm kind of like a young Dane Cook. I got a big speak and spell bit.
Does Dane Cook have a speak and spell bit?
Yeah, that was like his first big bit. You don't remember that one? But
That's the thing is the
what's the
white
speak
guys
and
that
spell bit?
actually perform always sort of pop off, even if they're bad. I mean, like fucking Dane Cook, like Robin. I think Dane Cook's kind of good actually. Like I think he's
yeah, he
I
had
think
some
he's
good.
not
He had
bad.
some good. The first stuff was good.
He gets
I never liked Dane Cook,
really.
but I was already doing stand up when he got real popular.
Oh, I wasn't at that point.
I mean, I liked him when I was pretty young. The first one that came out when he really popped, I think I was in like I don't know, I was
High school or
16
middle
or
school,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But you can be bad at comedy. I mean, shit can make you laugh and be bad.
I think it's funnier than good.
No, I'm not. I don't mean ironically. Like shit, like making up fake shit is just bad.
Yeah, right. It's still funny.
It's funny, so in like a weird meta context that you would make something fake to get a laugh. But Lo is one of the best though. I'm not shitting it on him.
Who?
Lawrence Owens.
Oh,
He's hilarious.
Lamar Odom,
Lamar Odom, really tight five. Him smoking crack, pretty funny.
hilarious.
It was legitimately funny and sad.
hilarious.
But
Great. It was a good bit.
It was
Yeah.
really.
You got to
good.
respect the bit.
And then going back to Chloe.
No, dude, she's just got engaged to Tristan Thompson from
Are
the
you
Cavaliers
kidding?
after 2 months of dating.
Jesus Christ.
LeBron is fucked.
That sucks. Tristan?
Tristan
What are you
Thompson.
doing, Tristan?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's real awesome to fuck Khloe Kardashian.
The wackest one.
I don't know,
remember
man. She's got the
when she's-
Renaissance, the Khloe Renaissance.
When she started dating LeVar Odom, where she got married to him, the Onion headline was third best Laker gets engaged to third best Kardashian.
That's some good shit.
So funny.
Nick, what is your take on the Kardashians?
Yeah.
Oh, on Star Trek, there's a race. There's a race called the Cardassians.
Kardashians, yeah.
The Cardassians. It's
The
basically the
Kardashians,
same
yeah.
fucking thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to fuck them.
Honestly,
That's
when
the whole plot of Deep Space
Kardashians
Nine.
first popped,
Deep-
I thought
Deep
it was
Space
really funny
69.
because of Star Trek.
Deep Space Nine is actually people think it's the space station. It's actually the name for Cisco's dick. How funny is it too that the captain is named after the artist
Who did the
Cisco?
song?
Yes,
song?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Hussein Cisco.
song. That popped off so big in Baltimore, dude, because he's
Yeah.
from there. He's from
Yeah,
Baltimore.
they used
Drew
to.
Hill.
Drew
Drew
Hill.
Hill, yeah.
I saw. You went to the Fudge Factory in the Inner Harbor when they
Yeah.
used to sing there.
Oh, yeah.
I saw them as a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the fuck
course,
Drew
no
Hill
one-
was
no,
as a
no.
4-year-old, but yeah, I mean,
That's a neighborhood in Baltimore?
The Fudge Factory, yeah. It's
yeah,
gay
the Fudge
neighborhood in
Factory is a
Baltimore.
neighborhood. It's where it stops from.
No, Drew Hill is a neighborhood. Or
Druid
it's
Hill.
made
It's
up
Druid Hill
name.
Park.
Druid Hill's a neighborhood.
Yeah,
Druid Hill.
but not
Druid Hill,
Drew,
yeah.
not DRU.
But they changed it to Drew.
Yeah, I guess it sound cooler. Druid Hill is like this awesome neighborhood with awesome houses, and it's like, it's the only neighborhood with cool architecture in Baltimore that isn't getting gentrified, and it's like, oh, I wonder why that is. Is it
a lot of it's still abandoned and it's like
old-
fucked up.
Well, it's because black people live there. Every
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
it's like, oh, why won't white people move
Yeah.
here?
Why
It's
don't
like,
they take
What's
it
that?
away?
What's
That's
that
how
road that goes
gentrification
up?
works.
That's like up through Drew Hill and Bolton Hill. Is it like Dolphin or something?
There is Dolphin, but that's kind of like on the other side of shit. That takes you down to like
There's a lot of pretty houses over there. The one that's on, the one that goes like around the park, like off of
Lake Montebello. that takes you.
There's a road that's off, and it's got like a weird long name that starts with an A. But there's these like 6-story houses.
I don't know.
They look like the houses in Charles Village, but they're like 6 stories
huge.
tall.
They're huge.
Yeah.
I went into one of them. It's all like, I mean, I guess it is kind of starting to get gentrified. It's all like artists, kids who just like take it over. It was fucking awesome. It was huge. But like, if that's like, people are gentrifying Greektown because they're like, the poor people are white.
Yeah,
but it's like no one.
That's what happened with Hamden.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like people are like, "Oh, this is such like a quaint neighborhood," and it's like, "You mean what?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
all these
class.
people are on heroin and will stab you.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Well, that's what I love about Hamden is like you walk around there and it's like all like, you know, trinket shops and then like designer cupcakes and shit. But then there'll just be like a guy with his shirt off with a swastika on his chest, like marching down the street. And then people are like, hello, neighbor. I just moved here. And he's like,
the fuck out of my face,
get out of my way.
That Philly's really good for that too.
dude.
Yeah.
Hamden is so funny though, dude. Hamden
Yeah.
is like the neighborhood. I guarantee Hamden is the place that leads the nation in white women with mixed race children that say the N-word. Like, for sure. Just calling their son the N-word. Like, they're like, disciplining them that way. Their 7-year-old son in a stroller who's still got a fucking
His name's
pacifier in his
Prison.
mouth. Yeah. Named after where he was conceived.
Yeah. This is my son, Prison.
This is my son, conjugal visit.
Kanye Cole visit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
I
man,
fucking love Hamden, dude.
Yeah.
At Royal Farms.
That's the best.
fucking
That's
place
the
on
best
earth.
Royal Farms, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was like
Shout
that,
out Royal Farms.
I was at there. I was crashing with Ben. I went to the not the one. No, is it a 7-Eleven that's on like Falls and 36?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then the Royal Farms is on like Keswick or something.
Yeah, and 36, yep.
Yeah, so I was at that Royal Farms. I told you this story. I was staying at Ben's place, and I went in the morning, and I just got like an oatmeal, and like one of those like instant oatmeals, and a banana, and this dude in like a fucking Marc Echo
This is the best.
sweatsuit. He's like 10 feet away from me, and he looks at what I'm buying. He's like, "Oh, you getting that jail food?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" You know, and he's like, "It's jail food. Every day when I was in jail, that's what I would eat." And I was like, "Well, you know, it's just oatmeal." I know, it's jail food.
Yo, I love that. Mickey, our friend Mickey, he's like,
Mickey Cucella?
no, Mickey Friedland. He's funny as shit. He works at Golden West. He was a waiter,
Yeah.
and some fucking like little prison twink came up saw Mickey, and he was like, "You got some nice little titties on you." He was like, "You should go blonde for the summer." It was just like. He's giving him prison bitch advice
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
how
yeah.
to like survive. And he's like, "What?"
we're on the outside. Yeah.
The guy just got out of jail and he's giving Mickey advice. He says, "You've got some nice little titties on you. You should go blonde for the summer."
Is Mickey trans?
No, she's a
he's
normal
just-
fucking dude with big buck fucking teeth. Also, what was that thing that phrase Ben overheard?
Yeah.
It was like,
Damn it, Petey spent all my sweatpants money on Doritos.
again, I think. Spent on my
That's not real,
dude. Yes,
I'm
we
sure
gotta get Ben
God.
on.
Ben
We
would,
gotta get
Ben
Ben on
wouldn't make that
Compound.
shit up.
That's
He's not
so
like you,
funny.
dude. He's not a fucking liar.
Yeah.
He's not a piece of shit liar that makes up stories.
Yeah, about Chargers.
Yeah.
What charge?
I always wondered about that, like,
Oh, my cell phone charger.
fucking, I used to live with Cubis, and like, it was almost like every day. Cubis was like, "Oh, I was on the bus, and there was like a tranny getting blown by a crackhead, and the sheriff came on and shot both of them." It's like, Chris, there's no way this happens every single day. You're on the fucking bus. There has to be some kind of fucking
Although,
embellishment going on here.
if weird shit, I feel like if you look at Chris Cubis,
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, I don't have to behave."
Yeah,
like a
I mean, I
normal
don't think
human
he was
being."
lying. It was just like such an absurd amount of weird shit he saw on the bus.
Yeah, it's like you could fucking.
Yeah.
He already sets the tone of like, "Oh, this
Yeah,
is."
yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna say shit. To
Yeah, this guy's.
no one.
The best thing ever that the Austin bus system produced is my old roommate Joe Stats posted a picture one time of this like haggard looking fucking overweight middle-aged woman with like on the bus, and she's reading the novelization of Dawson's Creek.
I love that shit. I love the books after a shitty TV show where it's like they
Yeah.
just trick stupid people by posting pictures, like glossy ass pictures, like, oh, maybe this won't be a book. Maybe I'll open it and it'll be TV somehow. Also,
I'll be watching the best is the Halo books. I remember seeing a couple of kids in high school reading the Halo books, and I was like, just don't, dude. You don't read.
Yeah.
Don't fucking act like you read books.
That doesn't count as reading. What you're doing right now is not reading.
Well, why? Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just fucking play video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't read the Halo book.
Yeah, that's fucking a whole nother level of fucking.
Yeah, they had a couple of them too. Because I remember they used to sell them in GameStop.
Oh my god! If your book is being sold at a fucking video game store, that's not a book. That doesn't count as a book.
Yeah.
I see like older men on the subway all the time reading the Harry Potter books.
Really?
Just like older 60-something-year-old men alone on the train reading Harry Potter.
No.
I probably told this story already, but I was on the subway probably 7 months ago, and this real cool black hipster gets on. You know,
dresses like Seaton type of guy.
Yeah, with the beard, with the
Right,
mustache,
right.
sort of like the ISIS beard, but
Yes,
a very well trimmed ISIS beard.
Yeah.
You know, very wireframe, circular black sunglasses.
Yes.
You know, like a very hip guy.
He's wearing a Future hat, like a Quaker Oats hat.
Yeah. That kind of shit. Yeah. And he's got a book bag with him, and he posts up by the door, you know, in between the seats,
doing a lean.
And he straddles, and he looks at one side of the train and looks to the other side of the train, and then he reaches in his bag and he pulls out Catcher in the Rye.
Oh no!
And starts reading it. I'm like, you fucking loser.
Damn, you're a cool ass 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I feel so
That's the
stupid
best,
that
because-
I still love that book.
Black hipsters are the coolest people in the entire world. There's nobody that's
The nexus of cool. That's
the top.
Well,
So anytime they fuck up, it's such a pleasing
Feels
moment.
nice.
It's there's it's like a wink from the Matrix to let you know that this is all a simulation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I saw one of those guys trip on the sidewalk one time and try to downplay it. It was fantastic.
What if he just tripped and did a cartwheel into it? That would be tight.
Yeah, probably. He just starts dancing. People start throwing money at him.
Yeah, it becomes viral, the trip
Yeah.
dance.
I love when those dance guys in Times Square or near the park or whatever, they'll they're getting ready to do the dance, so they need to build up a crowd, but then they try to guilt trip you into watching it. They're like, don't be afraid of me just because I'm a black man. They say that to
I
white
know.
people.
yeah, all the time.
And then white people are like, fuck.
Yeah.
I guess I have to watch this now.
Yeah.
Also, those dudes
His
are always
arms crossed.
in the summer shirtless and so insanely cut.
Yeah, from
just,
dancing.
From dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it makes you feel bad because it's you're watching and you got to stop trying to get hard somehow.
Yeah. It's so funny that I look at those guys. No, I got you. You were
That's
pretending
good.
to be gay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
What? I was talking about something else.
To be in that kind of shape, I would have to work out and eat clean for 2.5 years.
I know.
Oh,
And they do
Yeah.
the hokey pokey.
Right, yeah.
they got it from,
It's fucking wow, check out Christian Bale's transformation for Batman. It's check out this guy's transformation for sleeping on the train. The role he's
insane.
playing is
Yeah.
guy that does pull-ups on the L train.
I love seeing old guys 70-year-old guy that's just absolutely brolic.
Yeah.
You see those all the time, homeless guys especially.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
dudes that are
They're,
fucking-
homeless. Well, see, that's the thing. That's how they survive. A homeless
Yeah.
guy with your body would die.
I'm
in a
done
week
in
and
a
half.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So you have to be sort of like an animal to live outside. That's why they're very sinewy. And, homeless people of any race. There's no way to make it racist. You can't say that this is a racist thing I'm saying. They're all very. You pick whatever race you like and fill in the blank.
But
all homeless
wink,
people
wink.
are jacked.
Wink, wink, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got some cute little titties.
You got some nice little
blonde.
titties on.
What do you say to that
You should go
shit?
blonde for the summer. I don't think... He was like, what? I think he just left.
That's funny. There was an older black guy on the bus one time that was trying to fuck my dad, and my dad got
Hell yes.
my dad was mad about it. He was he came home from work all pissed off. And it's I think he was working at Ritz Camera at the time. He had some bullshit $8 an hour job. So he's already mad. He's like, yeah, I'm on the fucking bus, and some guy was like, oh, you got a tight little ass. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm like, Why are you telling me this? If you didn't do anything, you shouldn't repeat that story.
Yeah, you just got harassed,
Yeah.
dude. You just got fucking.
My 6-year-old dad getting sexually harassed on the bus because he sat too close to the back.
When I was a kid, we were in. I'm from Vegas, so like we would go to the Strip like when my grandparents were in town or whatever. So like my grandma and grandpa were in town. We went to the Bellagio.
Yeah.
And there was
Oh,
this
hell
woman
yeah.
there, and she like took my dad aside. She whispered something in his ear. And then he laughed and walked away. And then my grandfather was like, "What was that?" My dad just says like super loud. He's like, "It's a prostitute. She tried to have sex with me." I was like 9 years old. It's like you didn't really need to say it that loud.
All right, well, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back after these messages.
Hey everybody, it's Stu Carter here from Atomai.com, and I've got Beyblade's Metal Fusion line of fighting tops by Hasbro. I've got the basic tops, I've got electronic version, I've got launchers, grips, I've got the stadium. We're gonna put these to the test and see just how good they are. So stand by for a new toy review. Here's some background. Now, Beyblades first appeared as a manga or comic in Japan in the year 2000. The anime followed not long after, and the Takara Toy Company of Japan started producing the Beyblade spinning tops. To go along with all that, there were video games released, a movie, and a lot like you saw with Pokemon. Here we see the cartoon folds into the toys, and the toys makes interest in the cartoons sort of folds on each other. We see that again with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bakugan.
So Stav thinks we should do all of the episodes at once in one day, and I say that that's sort of a bad
Shut
idea.
the fuck up.
because,
It's not a bad idea. What
It's
the
a bad
fuck?
idea.
I'm gonna
It
have to keep
causes
coming
like
back
continuity issues.
What continuity issues?
Well, then we pick up where we left off, and we can't remember what the fuck we said in between.
I think it's better. I think
Yeah, if
we'll
we do
know
it
what the
days
fuck we're
apart,
talking about.
there's more of a chance we repeat ourselves.
that's not true at all.
100%.
how.
No, I'm not talking about repeating ourselves. We like bring something back up that we just talked about.
Well, that's what we gotta be pros, baby. We gotta be podcast pros.
If you want to be a fucking pro, we could just it like shouldn't be an issue to just record 2 different episodes a week
What are you talking about?
instead of having to cram
I don't want
2 episodes into one day and then stagger them.
I disagree. I think that's more pro shit to do it once, get one day. The listeners don't even know it's theater of the mind. You know,
Who told you that expression?
I heard it from Adam Carolla said it once 7 years ago.
What the
You
fuck
got
that
it from
means.
Adam Carolla?
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah,
It's a funny
from Loveline,
source.
dude.
Theater
When I was
of the-
listening to
Theater of the mind.
when I was listening to people talk about fucking when I wasn't fucking. Almost all of my like guesses about sex came from listening to people talk about fucking on Loveline.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Did you listen on the radio?
Yeah, I would fucking go to sleep. I would
Listening to Loveline?
listening to Loveline
Whoa.
when I was like in, I don't know, 6th grade or something.
And you had a radio in your bedroom?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool.
HFS, man. Fuck. We were talking about that on the other episode, weren't we?
That was
No.
my shit. You know, if we recorded it earlier today, we'd know.
Yeah. Right.
I went to HF Festival and drank vodka out of a fucking Camelback.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was so crazy when they switched formats.
I know.
That was like literally insane.
What is it? I don't know what you
HFS
guys
was
are
like
talking
the big
about.
alternative.
Yeah, HFS is like the legendary like DC college rock radio station.
Oh, yeah, for those
So-
t-shirts. They're t-shirts for it, right?
Well,
The-
I'm
yeah,
sure they
they
had
have
T-shirts.
t-shirts,
Stop
you
trying
see
to
them-
butt in with you having some kind of relevance
They
here
have
and knowing what the fuck we're
t-shirts.
talking about.
Yes, it's a
Oh yeah, I
fucking
know
radio
about that. That's the
station.
T-shirt radio station.
No,
Never
they have
mind.
it.
Don't explain it to me. I have as much information as I need.
It's a famous t-shirt.
Shut the fuck up. the famous T-shirt.
Yeah, but overnight,
You lived in DC. You saw like 7 guys wearing it over the last.
overnight they switched it to
They're famous guys.
like Clear Channel bought it, and then overnight they like fired everyone and just replaced it with this like that Spanish like that weird circus music. Yeah, and then people like protested about it, and then they brought HFS back, but on a different like
it sucks.
Yeah, and it sucks now. It's like any other fucking Clear Channel like Jack FM bullshit.
Were they playing like Fugazi and like?
Yeah, back
that
in the
kind of
day,
shit?
yeah. I mean, they played more like, but you know, I mean, in
Bad
the early
Brains?
'90s, if you wanted to hear like REM or whatever, fucking,
Okay, it was like
you know,
college rock.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Then that was like the only place that it would be, you know, on the radio is HFS.
Jimmy's
do you remember?
Chicken Shack.
Yeah. Do you remember when? Do you remember when Johnny Riggs got caught with all that child porn?
No.
I remember my mom like having to explain to me.
Was he
what
like the
child
morning
porn
zoo
was.
guy?
No, he was like one of their main like disc jockeys, and in the '90s, like he got there was like a heroin bust or something. He was on drugs, but then they found all this fucking child porn.
Oh,
Jesus
double
Christ.
whammy.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Yeah, no, he was looking at naked pictures of children," and I'm like 7, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Is that wrong? Is it good?
I don't know why you would do that. Like I didn't understand beating
Yeah, it
off.
just seems like a weird hobby.
We've talked about this before, you and I, but I don't think on the podcast. But like, our moms all have so much child porn of us,
yeah.
like in the bath.
My mom had a picture of my ass.
Just like so.
My mom had like a picture of I was like reading in my room or something naked or whatever, and I was a kid. My mom like came in, she was like surprise, and like took a picture of me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then she like framed it and put it up in the living room, and like friends would
Just
come
your
over and be like,
child
what the
ass.
fuck is that? You know, and I like hide it, and then I'm like, Mom, stop putting this up, and she would do it over and over again. I think she like gets some kind of pleasure out of humiliating me.
Do you think it's like a deliberate own that your mom is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Put an 8-year-old version of your ass
take
in
it
a
away, but
frame.
she's like, I think it's funny. I think everything has to be sort of like a power struggle or whatever.
That's
so
hilarious.
she has to do it to assert, like, you know, I'm the parent.
Right.
Because I wouldn't
right.
listen to her fucking otherwise.
So she shows
Except
everyone
be
your little ass
humiliating.
dick, your little ass little kid dick.
No, it was my ass. It wasn't the dick.
My mom had the dicks out, dude. We had like a
Oh,
a
3
picture.
boys.
3
yeah.
boys. Me and my little brothers
Just little
riding
baby dicks
watermelons. We were just sitting on watermelons with our little dicks out. And she just had that like next to like I might even still be like at my house next to like my fucking senior
Just
portrait.
in giant on the produce section. Like, yeah, this weird Greek bitch is putting her son's dick on all the watermelons.
Yeah.
It's ours now. It's free.
Also, this whole thing that
We
has
don't
been
have to
on
pay
it.
for it.
the bath time pictures of like.
Oh yeah.
Now in retrospect, there were pictures of me and my sister was like 2 and I was 6.
Yeah.
You know,
Just like finger
just in a
bombing her.
bath.
Yeah. But it's like, what do you do with those pictures, right? It's not
Yeah,
like
you
you're
just have
it's
books
like
and
you're gonna
books.
want this when you're older. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not gonna want that.
I think it's kind of
You're gonna
funny.
want to see.
I think it's kind of funny.
You're
to
gonna
have
want to
little-
see what your dick looks like.
Yeah.
I think it is pretty
You know how
funny.
they like make you do like the handprints in kindergarten or whatever.
yeah.
They're like, and there's like a wall in your house with pencil markings on it, but they go horizontal.
Yeah.
They're like age 8, age 9.
I remember me and my brothers would have as little ass kids like dick measuring contests because
Yeah.
it was just like, and then one
You're
time
like your neon green play school ruler. only goes up to
we would
4.5
like
inches.
hold them next to each other. We
Oh,
had no
okay.
idea what
Wow.
was, and my dad like walked in on us and he was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And because I remember the worst one was like to cheat. We would get hard. Like we would first just measure them soft, and then one of us realized if you get hard, your dick gets bigger, and
Yeah.
that's when my dad was like, "All right, we gotta fucking
You know
call
what's
this
crazy
off."
is this is literally how the Greeks invented the Olympics.
It was the first event.
Yeah.
First event.
Boy penis event. The boy penis event.
This is
Yeah.
how they invented democracy.
Boy
Oh, yeah.
penis stretching.
They had to vote on whose dick was better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was those were fun times. Did you ever my friend one of my friends from middle school, he was telling his little brother, his move when he was like 4 was to be like I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes. And he would over and over again put his dick in people's hands.
That's a cool ass kid.
Little kid. Like, who's gonna say no to like a little kid being like, I have a surprise?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna put like a gummy bear in your hand or something? He did it to like his mom, his brother's dad, and his teacher and kids at school.
I remember being in like daycare.
He's the king.
I was in like daycare in like fucking
wonder if
first
he
or
fucks
second
now.
grade, and there was these two kids in the back of the van, like two boys, and they were like just making out with each other, and they were like, "Look, we could do it. It's not weird or whatever." And everyone was like, "Guys, stop doing that." And they're like tongues out, like full on making out with each other.
That's incredible.
It was bizarre. Yeah.
How old? I'm sorry.
I don't know. They were probably like, I don't know, 7.
Oh, what
yeah.
the fuck?
So they didn't know what they were doing, but it's like you did it in front of everybody.
yeah.
We're gonna have to remember this and talk about it on our respective podcasts when we're all 30-year-old
this
men.
out.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wish I could remember those guys' names.
Yeah,
so I
that'd
could,
be awesome.
So I could
So we
shame
can
them.
dox them.
Yeah, I think one of them actually, because it's kind of fuzzy who it actually was doing that.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
remember. I think one of them was named Eric, and then I think the other one was this kid Matt. But there was this kid Matt, and I forget his last name, but he built a tent in the corner of the daycare one time.
yeah.
This had to be like 1997 because I remember Titanic had come out and he was obsessed with Titanic.
Oh my god.
He loved the movie so
Pause.
much. Yeah, he had like a picture book of the movie. Like
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you like go through the and like you would bring it to school and show it. And so he would play Titanic. He would like
As a
like,
game. Yeah.
Yeah, he would like he'd play Titanic. Whatever. And I remember my favorite thing to do in the daycare center was sign up for the computer area and then hold a magnet to the monitor and destroy the monitor. Me and my shit
I
have
mean,
friends.
that is all you need to know about you as a human being. Is that as a baby, basically, what you loved, what your your hobbies were destruction and ruining other people's fun.
Fucking hold a magnet to the screen. And then, no shit, I swear to God, blame it on the retarded kid. There's a
That's the
retarded
fucking-
kid named Victor. I'll be like, Victor did it.
That is
He
hitting
drooled
for
off
the.
the fucking computer screen and broke it.
That's incredible. That's hitting for the Mullen cycle, dude. That's doing everything.
Yeah. So,
Trolling, vandalism, blaming the retarded.
Bullying.
there was this kid, Matt, and he was obsessed with Titanic. And then he built a tent in the corner of the room.
on the retarded.
Yeah.
What? This fucking poor kid.
I mean, they knew it was me. But fuck. So this kid Matt built a tent in the corner of the room out of like blankets and shit, and he like propped it up, and then he brought this girl who was like 3 years younger than him into the tent.
No.
And I guess they were playing Titanic in there.
Oh no.
And this one
He
kid
drew
like,
her like one of his French girls.
this one kid he peeked his head in there, and then he comes out looking like a ghost. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but he goes, he was like, oh, he like looked shocked. And me and my friends were just watching this happen. He goes up and tells the teacher, like this, the counselor, John, he says something to him, and John's like, drops everything and does that like walk where he's, of speeding up
With
the entire
purpose?
time.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
God.
the variable speed of him like fucking increasing. How is he at that tent in like 3 seconds, and he looks in there, and then he just rips that fucking kid out of the. I don't know what the fuck he was
Christ.
doing there.
Oh,
But he
no.
ripped that kid out of there. So I'm assuming he was like molesting that girl. Or something.
Jesus, dude.
That's hilarious. Just like in Titanic.
Yeah, I know. And
I
it
was really
because-
hoping for a wholesome turn.
No.
somewhere.
It's because it doesn't make what I was doing with the computer sound so bad now, does it? I was just learning how magnets work.
Fuck, man. This girl in my preschool. I remember I had a partner. You got partnered up for and she wanted to play house all the time.
Yeah.
But her playing house was putting a baby doll in her dress and then yelling at me for not having a job. I swear to God. And it fucking freaked me out. I was like this little innocent ass fucking kid. And I was like, I don't like playing with Jennifer. She was like, you don't do anything right. That was what house was. It was fucking so, and she would pop the baby out and scream and then yell at the kid. I'm not even joking.
I remember when we were in
was fucked.
pre-K, kids would play house, and then the closet with all the clothes and shit in it, they had this fucking this like green thing that looked like AstroTurf.
Yeah.
But it covered your entire body, and
Yeah.
I just thought that was the coolest one. So I would always choose to be the lawn when we played house, just so I could wear that thing. Then I did nothing. I would just wear it.
Just lay down on the floor.
Yeah, I wouldn't lay down or anything. I guess that's autism.
Yeah, no.
Our
it is.
thing,
Yeah, I want to be the light fixture.
I remember when I was like 8 or 9, my friend Max like figured out how to tape things on VCR.
Yeah.
So he'd go into TV Guide and then tape Real Sex, HBO Real Sex.
Hell yeah.
So then we like have sleepovers at his house and watch Real Sex. But like Real Sex wasn't porn, it was a documentary about sex. So a lot of the time it was like, you know, like 75-year-old hippies like
Right,
doing
right,
a circle jerk.
Right.
Like
right.
that was our introduction to like to like naked people and jerking off, and like it was just like it was like it wasn't
Did
actually.
you guys beat off in the same room?
No, we couldn't beat off even at that point.
Oh,
We were like
interesting.
9 or 10 years old. I couldn't beat off.
Did you ever do like beat off where everyone's beating off in the same room at like a sleepover? Everyone picks a corner and beats off.
No, we did a thing once where like my friends, we all had to go to the bathroom and like come.
Oh hell yeah!
Come like to prove that we could come.
The pictures of your mom.
No, it's to like Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
So
Nice, dude.
pictures of Adam's mom. They would all pass them around. Yeah, beat off Adam's mom.
My mom is
What? Say it.
Say it.
she's a lovely woman.
Hot.
Yeah.
Just
She
like
really is.
I had a friend that had a hot mom. We found her dildo one time.
ooh.
I don't know why we were going through their shit, but I remember
I told you
my
guys-
friend Zach finding his own hot mom's dildo,
Oh,
and he's
that's
like, "What the
terrible.
fuck is this?" And he was like, "No," because he's like holding it in his hand, this like vibrator, and like I'm like, "Yes, yes, dude." She looked like Halle Berry.
Oh,
She was
Our
so
friend,
hot.
my friend Robert, like the house that we used to all get drunk at and
Yeah.
like get stoned at in high school was because he had a single mom,
Oh,
and she was
God.
a school nurse during the week, and then on the weekend she would dance,
Oh,
and so
shit.
his house would always be free
Jesus
throughout the weekends.
Christ.
But she had
That's some
legit,
Vegas shit right there.
That's Vegas as fuck. She had legit the biggest tits of all time, and like at like 15 years old, she was the like
100%.
ideal of hottest. She was the
Yeah.
complete ideal of hottest woman you've ever
Right,
seen.
right,
like,
right.
and we were all fucking in love with her. And she used to fuck with us, dude. She used to like answer the door in a towel and shit,
Oh,
and be like,
God.
"Oh, I didn't know you boys were coming over."
It was a
Like-
towel on her head.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, just on her head. Yeah, completely
It
naked.
was stuffed into her pussy.
Yeah, and it was like, in retrospect, it was really sad. There was like a revolving door of like deadbeat boyfriends and
Oh
stuff.
God.
But like, you know, we got to
Did
you know,
anybody fuck
experiment
his
with
mom?
drugs and alcohol. No one fucked his mom,
Not even
But-
later, but
but we all furiously
Oh,
beat
of
off to his
course.
mom.
It was funny.
She was-
like
those
one
are
of our-
prime beat off years.
One of our
too.
friends growing up, this my friend like Amir, his mom had this friend Bill who would come over. Like they both like they knew each other. I think they both taught at like the community college or something, or he did, or I don't remember exactly what the story was. But they were like colleagues of some
Right.
capacity, and so they Bill would always be over, and then I started making fun of him, like, your mom's fucking Bill, your mom's like cheating on your dad with Bill or whatever.
Oh, no.
We like laugh about it and like laugh and be like, no, she's not, dude, shut up. And then yeah, his parents got divorced and Bill moved in. Yeah, Bill's his dad now.
That's so fucking funny. Oh man,
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, I know. That's some real shit, dude. It's a real ass podcast.
this is a real.
That's like a
spot.
real thing that happens in real life.
Yeah, we are. I think we should stop calling ourselves Puerto Rican rattlesnakes. I think that's over. I think we
Yeah.
should be real ass dudes.
I'm a real ass dude.
I think we should be real. We're the real ass dudes now.
Oh, I'm real as fuck,
Yeah.
dude. I've never been.
We gotta have
not
Lewis
real.
on. I think Lewis would be a good guest.
We should actually have.
Yeah.
Lewis on.
Yeah.
I did his podcast with Amico and Chris Tinkle, who I just met.
Who's that?
I don't know. He didn't really say much other than he got mad when Lewis was like forcing everybody to watch videos of two Russian girls like cutting kittens' heads off
Oh, what?
Ew.
and shit. Well, I guess that's real, dude. It's real and
That
it's
is
ass.
real. That is true.
And it's
That's
what?
pretty
And
real.
it's ass. It's real and it's ass and it's
That's
podcast.
terrible. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. If we're gonna be real ass dudes, which we are,
You got to show videos of animals being tortured.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, we tried that PlayStation VR thing. That Chris guy brought it over. That's just cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the kind of virtual reality where you just fucking walk around and fucking shoot guns and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't like the walking around aspect because I don't really see how that would work. It's okay with like limited mobility.
I want like a little ass room where you go in and you fucking
Yeah,
like
because
what the-
I
like what
don't.
the
I
X-Men
honestly
had.
don't understand how that VR thing would be fun with anything where you have to like walk around because you're still just moving shit on the controller. I mean, you can look around or whatever. What it would be cool for is like driving or flight simulators.
Yeah,
Or
driving
like a
would be
train
fun.
simulator,
Absolutely.
like a game where you just stand there and watch trains pass and look at them.
An air horn simulator.
Yeah.
If you could play like a static image, but they're putting in different air horn
Yeah, there was
sounds.
this guy. I tell you that story about this guy. Me and my friend Matt one day, we were like, oh, we're going to build like a potato cannon. And Matt had this friend John who he knew from like alternative school who was very much autistic.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he had like John had a car. So John picked us up and like drove us to Home Depot and he made John buy everything.
Jesus.
And then made John like assemble it.
Oh,
and
man.
so we had to go back to John's
That's like
house.
3 weeks worth of work as a bagger at Giant.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's like you can build a potato cannon pretty easily for like $50 tops in supplies.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a hacksaw, like probably cumulative
PVC pipe.
Yeah, you need 6. Here's exactly what you need. You need 5 feet of 2-inch PVC piping, and you need about 1.5 feet of 4-inch PVC piping, and then like a reducer, and then a cap for the end, and then you need a ignition for a grill, like one of those
really?
push button spark things.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some PVC cement and shit, and like putty, and then like maybe some
Can
kind
you
of like
shoot
O-ring clamp to keep
dildos
the,
out of it?
anything that fits the diameter of the. Yeah, so yeah, actually, if
That
you,
would be
if you had a
awesome.
2-inch diameter
Cool.
dildo,
Like a floppy ass dildo.
yeah,
shooting out of
you
there.
could,
We
yeah,
should be like,
you would
make-
lube up,
open your
you would
ass.
lube up,
Like 10 feet away.
Lube
Shot
up the
dildo.
barrel.
That'd
Yeah.
be like Jackass.
And hold on, man, these things are fucking cannons. Like they
Yeah.
shoot, like the first time we shot off that potato in the woods, we were like, oh fuck, and they're like, this is a weapon because they fire it. It's loud as shit. It sounds like a fucking cannon.
Oh, jeez.
And it fires potatoes at like
You were just in a
200
public
feet
park?
per second. Yeah. Well, I shot it down Matt's driveway the first time. Like we just put it on the ground. And I did a test shot and I like just launched this potato. And like it was like maybe 6 inches off the ground.
Right.
And it launched and it didn't hit the ground for like probably like 150 feet.
Whoa.
So it's moving with that amount of like for
Incredible.
velocity. Yeah.
That's so cool.
But no, we set it off and then fucking Matt's
That's like October
Matt's,
Sky.
Yeah, Matt's roommate, this old black guy, comes out. He's like, "That sounded like a gun. I'm leaving." He got in his car, drove away.
Probably smart.
Yeah. No, but he made John do it, and fucking John, the autistic guy, in his house, he had in there like he lived with his parents, but it was like a fucking mess. There was shit everywhere.
Wait, he lived with his parents and he had a black roommate?
No, they weren't roommates. They were friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
How old is John?
I don't know. He's probably like 37.
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay. I thought for a second it might be like an old ass man hanging out with children.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he lived with his parents, and the house is like a fucking mess. And in like the dining room is like a table with shit all over
Yeah.
it, and then like one section of the kitchen, he has like his Microsoft Flight Simulator set up with like the 2 monitors and like the power levers for the flight. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm simulating a flight from here to Hawaii." And it's just like a shittily rendered image of clouds. And he's just like looking at it. And it's like, "How long is that?" He's like, 14 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing
is happening.
Yeah, nothing.
It's just
Yeah, he's just sitting there like looking at it.
he's simulating the stupidest part of a flight,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the waiting part.
And that's what that shit is, dude.
Oh man, that's so good.
That's full spectrum.
That is awesome. What enjoyment do you get out of that? Do you think?
Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yeah. Well,
I
train
have no
simulator
idea.
is the weirdest one. Because it's like you can't even steer the train. At least in Flight Simulator, you can like crash the plane into the Twin
You're
Towers
on a
if you
track.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on a track. It's about like making sure you get to places on time. So it's about like managing timetables, I'm assuming.
There's been ads for Farm Simulator
Yeah.
now, where it's
Well,
like,
that's fun because there's resources and there's like a game to it.
No, dude. That's
I know, I can imagine. It's
Farming.
like Harvest Moon or
Wait,
like
that was on Facebook, right? Wasn't that
I don't know.
thing
I
that
just
people
saw it.
did?
No, it's like a PlayStation. No, I don't mean like it's like a PlayStation.
What was that
4 game.
Farmville or whatever?
Yeah, Farmville.
Yeah.
It's a PlayStation 4 game that's like you're a farmer. That's just a job. I
Yeah,
don't
but
wanna
there's
do
been a lot of
jobs.
like Harvest Moon was really fucking successful, and it's basically that.
But that's like a little fucking. I don't know.
How is that any
Can't
different
you,
than
fuck,
Minecraft?
Don't you get like a wife or something in Harvest Moon?
I don't
And you,
remember.
Like,
I never
fuck
played
pigs
it.
or something.
Sounds like Roller Coaster Tycoon or SimCity, but
Yeah.
just with
Yeah, but
farm.
but
you know which
farming
one was
sucks.
bullshit? Sim Ant.
No, what's
That
that?
game?
It's like an anthill?
Yeah, you're an ant, and
Oh,
like, you
that
have like an
sucks.
ant
Sucks.
colony, and then the bad guy is a spider, and you have to like make enough ants to eat the spider. Otherwise,
Do you
the
get to
spider will
fuck
just
as
eat
an
you.
ant?
Yeah, I guess you have to make
Hell
more
yeah.
ants.
And all the ants are like, I was talking to my therapist the other day. You know, I just go to work every day,
was a
and it's so
tie-in.
boring. And
It was a tie-in with ants.
I was making love with a woman the other
They
day.
had Simcopter too, and that one was weird because like you didn't do shit that helicopters normally do. You're like putting out fires and stuff.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Some like rescue copters do that shit though.
Do they?
I think so. When it's like a big ass forest fire, you get choppered in, fucking put that shit away.
What are you talking about?
A
Sorry.
helicopter, dude.
Oh, where they like go to a lake and they like get all that
yeah,
water,
they suck up
all
the
that
water.
shit, and then they dump it.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
I played The Sims like a motherfucker, dude. And SimCity.
In
I
the
suck at
future,
SimCity,
we're
though.
all gonna have personal helicopters that come and they pull the dumps out of your ass,
That sounds pretty good.
wipe you from the sky.
That sounds
Amazon.
awesome.
Amazon's
Did you see
working
that
on
Black Mirror episode about the dump helicopters?
No, that show sucks, by the way.
It's okay. I mean, I love the first
they're
two
hitting it.
episodes. The first two episodes of the first season were great.
Yeah,
But
the
then this
pig
one-
fucking episode was
The pig
incredible.
fucking episode was good. The one with the new one with like the ratings one, that one was a shitty episode.
They
With Bryce Dallas
stole
Howard.
that from an episode of Community, also.
Oh, really?
That was literally an episode of Community. Yeah.
Interesting.
But you know, it's like, well, you know, how about this? They got this new show. It's gonna blow your mind. It's about how like the iPhones is actually like bad.
Yeah. I did that as a Vine. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so sometimes mobile phones is good, but other times mobile phones is bad.
Yeah, that's basically what that show is. No, they had
It's
one.
like-
they had one I watched last night.
It's
where
like, what if the internet was the bad guy?
They won last night. I started watching it, and it's like, it's a beautiful day today. This is the BBC World Service. It's a beautiful day today in the perfect future world where everything is perfect. And the robot swarms of bees we've created for some reason are operating completely as normal, as everyone expected. It's like, oh, I wonder what could happen in this episode. Go on.
There's one that I didn't watch, but there's like all these like Slate articles and stuff that's like, yes, Queen, Black Mirror's lesbian episode does it again. And they're like, this
Oh, I saw
episode
that
has nothing to do with technology. It's just a lesbian story and it has a happy ending.
Yeah. That one was like, yeah, it isn't, I mean, it sort of is technology related. It was like directed well and written well, and I
Right.
enjoyed it for that reason.
I didn't
but-
see it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was kind of cool. It's about like old people who can like, you know, you upload your brain to the cloud when you're ready to die or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
But the cloud is basically just, you know, you get to choose an era to go live in. So it keeps cutting from like 1984 to 1980 to 1996 to 2002. But the, you know, art direction is like really fucking
Yeah,
on
it's
point.
like it looked
Yeah.
like Stranger Things though, and my roommate was watching that episode, and I was like, "Oh, this is
yeah,
Stranger
but they, you know,
Things.
they did it well. Like 2002
Yeah.
really fucking looks like 2002.
Mhm.
You know, and
I saw the '80s part. It was very Dayglow and like,
Yeah, yeah,
Wham, and
yeah.
I don't know why I said Wham, but it
Very wham.
was so Wham.
Yeah, let's. I want to make one a Black Mirror episode, dude.
Yeah.
It's like okay,
It's like
it's like
It's, we found
imagine,
out everyone has a pacemaker because they're fat as shit, right?
yeah,
So their hearts don't beat right anymore. But then what if the pacemakers, they get a mind of their own, you see? So now it's making everyone's heart beat too fast. And then they're just having heart attacks.
the robot bears we got in the circus. The rape chip in them is still dormant.
No, so they got, you know, everyone's hooked up to a dick sucking machine. But then he sucks your dick completely
Right.
off.
yeah.
It rips your dick off your body. And then we find out the robots are using the dicks as fuel.
Yeah, I thought the pig fucking episode was so good because it wasn't even
I've never. What happens?
technology
They fuck
dystopia
pigs for real?
like the rest. No, the prime minister gets blackmailed to fuck a pig on live television.
Yeah, or some girl's gonna be, or one of the princesses is gonna be murdered.
Or yeah, one of the
What?
princesses is going to be killed, and
Nice.
then the whole episode they're like trying to find a way around it. They're trying to find a way to make it CGI of him fucking a pig, and then like he has all these. They get cut off at every turn, and so basically the end of it is the prime minister on live television fucks a pig.
Do you get to see that?
And then at first, it's cool because at first the whole country's watching. Everyone's in pubs, like getting really excited. It's like how it would be in real life, right? If Obama fucked a pig on TV, everyone's like, "This rules," and then like 2 minutes in, everyone's like, "Holy fucking shit!"
How long does he have to
This
fuck
is
the
so
pig?
sad. I think to completion. So,
If you had to fuck an animal, what animal would you fuck?
I could fuck any animal I want, but I can only fuck one.
Yeah, you fuck up to 3. Pick 3.
Yeah, I don't know. What's a good animal to have sex with?
Apparently, my friend Ramsey from college, who was one of the most disgusting humans I've ever met, he would literally like growl at old ladies. Like he was like, he wanted to fuck old ladies.
Yeah.
And he was like a fucking, I don't know. He was a real Lebanese when it came to
a lebo.
his views on women, and he did some research, and apparently horse pussies are a lot like human pussies.
Yeah.
So that's the front runner.
I don't think my
You
dick
guys
is
remember
ever
Mr. Hands?
stuffing a horse up. Let's just say.
It's not about. Yeah, you'd have to find a real small horse.
Yeah, maybe a toy pony.
A toy pony.
I don't think like I'd ever have the confidence to like,
I think about it
feel like I'm really crushing this horse puss.
you made the offer.
Maybe that's better.
You made the offer like, what animal would you fuck? And then I think I'm like, wow, there's so many animals. There has to be a choice. So I'm like, yeah, I would fuck that animal. And then there's not a single one where you would.
No, it wouldn't be
actually
that
wanna-
cool.
Yeah.
People fuck donkeys a bunch in countries. Sheeps.
Yeah.
People fuck sheep.
Arabs love fucking goats.
Yeah, true. That's so true.
It's true.
100%.
No, they got these videos of them on the infrared. You can check it out yourself. You look and they got these. You got the Apache helicopters over there.
Yeah.
And you see on it, they got these 2 guys, and they got a goat bent over, and they're both busting inside
Wait,
the
they
goat.
bend it over
Dude,
further.
Eiffel,
It's
yeah,
not-
Eiffel Tower.
No, they break its legs so they can bend it over like a girl.
Yes.
They're doing the Eiffel Tower to go.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
says you have to do that in a Quran. The Quran, it's written in there that you have to. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like a hand job from an octopus.
That'd be tight.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not. I see where you're getting at.
Yeah.
Maybe just like take some kind of.
Well, you
Mollusk.
trick the
And fuck
octopus
it.
into thinking your dick stole its gold, and then it jacks
I
you
feel like
off.
you could rip it off though. They're strong as hell, dude.
Oh
Go
yeah,
ahead, try,
and
dude.
mean.
And
Go ahead,
mean.
yeah.
And
Go
smart.
Yeah.
They know that that's gonna hurt.
Go
they know they
ahead.
got your dick in its
Yeah.
hand.
Well, also
Dolphins
they
are
don't have any
smart.
bones, so you could technically titty fuck their brain. You could fold their brain in
Oh,
half and
nice.
titty fuck it.
Now we're back.
I wonder if
we
it's
go.
smart enough to know what's happening when you do that. The fucking
Yeah, it's too
dumbass
smart.
octopus.
'Cause, yeah, then it would knows it's getting raped. Could you have consensual sex with an octopus?
Yeah. If they turn red, that means they want to have sex.
If they ink you, that's squirting.
Yeah.
That's them coming. Ooh, what kind of animals come? Like big time.
Turtles.
Like
Turtles
jizz
come?
a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Dogs
A lot of
actually
them
don't
do.
have like they don't nut. They just
they're-
fucking leak cum.
It just
They're
leaks.
constantly-
Yeah.
That seems so unsatisfying.
But no, turtles bust.
I like busting a nice
They don't-
Nataroo.
Which animals fuck for pleasure? There's not that
Dolphins
many.
for sure.
Bonobos, dolphins.
bonobos, yeah.
Bonobos. But monkeys are too fucking muscular, dude.
Well, bonobos are like matriarchal. Like there's like a lot of lesbians.
Hell
They eat
yeah.
each other's
Everyone's eating
pussies
pussy,
and stuff.
bonobos.
Yeah, it's tight.
I would love to
we
live
all
in
heard
Yes,
that
Queen.
fucking podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What was that one?
I don't know. One of the fucking.
The guys we fucked? The bonobos
It was the
episode?
guys we fucked.
The bonobo episode.
So we
Apes we
fucked
fucked.
bonobos
Yeah,
this
yeah.
week.
I
and-
fucked Harambe, and let me tell you, it has completely revitalized my relationship with Steven. He was cheating on me for like 2 months, and I was like, okay, we got to talk about this. And he was like, maybe you should fuck a dog. So I did, and it's never been better, our relationship.
He just leaked onto me.
Do you think... Yeah,
Somebody told me they got a $250,000 book deal.
the
good for them.
ladies.
The ladies.
for them.
The fuck ladies.
We're getting
I don't
there.
dislike them. Did it sound like I disliked them when I said that? I just resent anybody that gets any kind of money.
Yeah,
I found
me
out
too.
Mike Lawrence got $100,000 for winning that roast master thing.
Good for Mikey.
I'm like, I hope he fucking falls down the flight of stairs. I mean, it would be okay after, but Something bad.
Oh no, dude, his athletic career would be done.
Yeah,
his,
that's true.
his act outs
He's a
would be
track
over.
guy, right?
Yeah.
I love when anybody shines off a podcast. As a podcaster,
Is there a wheelchair comic? There isn't,
There's
right?
a million wheelchair comics.
Yeah,
You
there's
seriously asked that question? Is there a guy in a wheelchair who does stand up?
Eddie Wheels.
Well, I guess Cosby sits
Oh,
down.
there's fucking. There was a guy who used to come to Wiseacres, the sit down comic.
Huh?
The sit down comic. Did you ever
Yeah.
see him? He was a Wiseacres guy. He would show up and they would have put like a special ramp next to the stage so he'd get his motorized wheelchair up to the stage. And he had like CP or something. And he was this like
Trout
middle-aged
porn.
white guy who had this like African servant. This like
What?
yeah, this
Are you
super
serious?
yeah, this like
like
super
a nurse, like
a super dark black
home.
guy that was
Yeah.
just like would hold the microphone for him to his face and he'd be like, "Hello, I am the sit down comic. I would stand up, but I can't," you know. And yeah, it was bizarre.
Did he kill? Did he bomb?
Never.
He always bombed.
It was the open mic. I mean,
Right.
the only people that killed were guys that were friends with like Rob Mayer and Andy Klein and Norm Wilkerson and
right.
you know, the crew, the Wiseacres boys.
Them boys.
right.
Those guys, you know what's so
Them
funny is I
franchise
think
boys.
back to when I was like 16, 17 hanging out there, and then like the people I would hang out with, they were like adults in my head, but they were like 26, 27, and they would wear like button-down shirts tucked into their pants and had like finely groomed like goatees, and they would get their hair cut once a month. And it's
Yeah.
they're like adults, and I'm like, now I'm
Older.
the same age as we're older than most of them. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why the fuck they did that.
We're
Yeah,
all
they're
wearing
fucking bitches.
baseball caps.
Was that?
We're all wearing baseball caps right now, except for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
my
that's-
life is in shambles. For
That's
sure.
pretty much the episode right there.
That's a
folks.
good one.
Yeah. Goodbye.